Hi, good day. This is Mind Games 27, and today I am here to talk about lucid dreaming. One of the most realist dreams, you almost can't tell the difference between reality and dream world. You ever had a dream where, you're awake and you're wondering, is this really going on, or is this a dream, or I really doing this? Something like that. Yes, it is real, and to me, it's one of the best kind of dreams you can get. These dreams, these dreams is like it could be a training in a spirit form where you could control your actions. It could help you to become more one with your spirit. You become more one with your spirit. You learn to understand how living in your spirit does operate, and you become more aware of you on a whole. Many times I was lucid dreaming, or I was like aware of the dream itself. I wouldn't like call it exactly lucid dreaming because that is when you could like control what you're doing, but it's more like you like in a dream and you're realizing that you're awake, but you're not awake in physical form. And to me, that is one of the most freest times in your life. That's the time you just feel more, the most free. It's like you could feel the difference of the heaviness of the spiritual form. You could feel the wages of sin. You could feel the heaviness that the flesh just brings onto you. It just have a kind of, it's a, like a never-ending kind of restlessness, a urge, a kind of void for to find something that you don't even know what it is, but like something missing, and you will keep thinking that it's probably not having love in your life or not doing things you love to do. But then when you do it or you find a person, there's always a part that nothing of this earth, nothing at all of this earth could even begin to satisfy. And that is where God comes in. That is where God is in our lives. That part, that endless, restless feeling and uneasiness is the part of you that craving to be with God again. To be honest, after going through a lot of things in my life, the only force or being or anything on this earth that could finally just fill that one spot is God. And as long as you're in physical body, and you're not fully um spirit in your spirit body, and you're not with God fully, because you remember your body is like a separation. It come like a separation between you and God and the spirit realm, because we're not aware of the spirit fully unless you reach a point of awakening where you're able to merge the two together. But until you get the spirit body, you would not be 100%. But that is the case where some people go to the extent to try astral traveling and try doing all kind of sorcery stuff to try and get there, thinking that is good, but is actually evil. It is evil. A lot of things in this world is evil, and we don't even know it. But by asking for discernment, and they just always have this little voice on the inside that tells you something is wrong, and it's up to you to listen to it. Again, God give us choice. He give us choice. He will warn you. He will show you signs. He will talk to you, but it's up to you to listen. But back to dreaming, I learned growing up. Growing up, I used to have a lot of nightmares, and the nightmares that would last whole night, replaying dreams. Sometimes you wake up and you fall back asleep and the dream continuing. These nightmares are just continuing. I used to feel like I had no way out. Like it was like a circus, like a mad, and it just was so evil. All kind of weird creatures used to be chasing after me in the whole dream. And it's only after a while I learned praying. I learned that remembering to call on Jesus will take away everything. All this dreams, these nightmares I used to be having. As soon as I learned to call on Jesus, it all started to stop. And that is where praying every night before you go and sleep comes in, because while we are sleeping, they are they are up, they are working, they are doing everything in their power to try and harm us. So while our body is resting, we have to call on our angels and God and Jesus and good light to look over us and cover us while we are asleep. We are not really asleep, it's our body, our host is asleep. Because in the flesh we need rest, but in the spirit we are always awake. And there are just some of us that are asleep right now, that need awakening, but through trying to become awakened, we often go get involved in things that we think will help us, and it's not really going to help us. It's just ending up straying into another trap. For example, crystals. I used to believe that crystals was good, that it was healing and it was all. But think about the chakra symbols. Think about all these symbols, the 6 point star. All these things is associated with crystals that we believe is white magic, that is light. There's no such thing as good and bad magic. They are all evil. What we are called to do is to live according to His word, fulfill His purpose, whatever He assigned to us to do in this life, and surrender it all to God until He's good and finished with whatever task He has with you and ready to take you back home. And often in that, we stray and we end up going way off course and off path, and that is how we end up losing out on a good, happy ending. And that is why we have to keep praying for discernment and keep praying for guidance from God and His angels. In dreaming, we could learn a lot with dreaming. You could, after becoming so good at waking yourself up from dreams that you don't want to be in, actually, you could ask questions to people, you could talk to them, you could find out a lot just through dreaming. But often, these, are still learning about it, but it's hard because some things you're just not meant to know, and when you want so bad to know, you just get. your dream does cut because you're not supposed to know. At least not right now. Probably it's not the right timing, but I wouldn't call it lucid dreaming, but it's like it's like you're awake but in a different place, a different realm. But to me it feel like better than this realm. Because this realm it don't have much answers. It's like an endless craving for spiritual encounters and heavenly encounters, and it will happen once in a while because of the physical body, but once you're in the heavenly body, things will change. But I guess you'll let me know if you'll have anything to do with lucid dreaming or that kind of dreaming about being able to control your own dreams. Anyways, stay safe until we meet again.